Lesson 16. Mythological creatures. In mythologies of different countries, we find many creatures like fairies, elves, and monsters briefly. Almost all these creatures were believed to have magical or supernatural powers.
Some of these were good and some others were bad. Some were terribly evil and dangerous.
However, all of them were fantasies, which means they were so unreal that add fire to our imagination. Let's read about some of these mythological creatures. Basilisk. Basilisk is the common name for a genus of lizards of the helmeted or cask-headed iguana family. The word basilisk means little king. The basilisk is said to be the king of the serpents. It lived in the Libyan desert and was considered to be very wicked. Many people believed that the basilisk was probably created after the people heard stories of the king cobra of India. Basilisk could kill not only by their poisonous bites but also from their breath. Even a glance from their evil eyes was enough to kill a person. Plants wilted whenever they passed by. Basilisk was filled with so much poison that even if a person attacked it with a weapon, the poison of the basilisk would travel through the weapon and kill the person. Basilisk could move rapidly on their hind legs. In fact, they were known for crossing still water in a nearly upright position. This surprising ability has led to the widespread belief that basilisks were able to walk on water. Basilisks grew to about 70 centimeters, about 28 inches, most of the length being in cylinder, whip-like tail. Their back legs were particularly well developed, so that when at rest, they squatted like frogs. It was believed that a basilisk could only be killed if it heard the rooster of a cock. The Minotaur. The Minotaur is found in Greek mythology. It had the body of a human being and head of a bull. It would eat human flesh only. It lived in an underground maze built under the palace of Minos, the king of Crete. It was killed by Theseus, the son of the king of Athens. The Dragon. The dragon is a fascinating beast. It is a legendary reptilian monster. It is usually represented as a creature having wings, huge claws, and a fiery breath. In stories and folklore, the dragon symbolizes destruction and evil. The ancient Greeks and Romans believed that the dragons had the ability to understand and to convey the secrets of the earth to mortals. In some European countries, dragons were described as big and ugly monsters. They had big bat-like wings, sharp claws like lions, and tails like large snakes. The dragons, which could even breathe fire, stood for evil and destruction. These dragons could burn the cities, take away treasures, and kill people. In Christian art, the dragon is a symbol of sin. It is often represented as crushed under the feet of saints and martyrs, symbolizing the triumph of Christianity over paganism. The dragon is also found in the mythology of various Oriental countries, notably Japan and China. The dragons in those countries were very different, both in appearance and in character. They were known as Lung. The Lung was said to be a large serpent with many legs but no wings. It was very powerful and could fly even without wings. The Lung stood for the power of the king. It brought good fortune to the people by bringing rain and stopping floods. It was the national emblem of the Chinese Empire. The Chinese people believed that the dragon was very wise. Even in Indian mythology, the dragon is found. They usually have no arms or legs. They are often hooded like a cobra and may have several heads. The Phoenix. The phoenix was considered to be a holy bird in the countries of Arabia to China. It was said to be a beautiful bird as big as an eagle, with red and golden feathers. It was believed that this bird never died. The Arabians believed that only one phoenix lived at a time. It could live very long, usually up to 500 years. It was a colorful bird having black, white, red, green, and yellow feathers. People believed that the bird lived near a cool well and used the water from the well to have bath every day. It could sing so beautifully that even the sun would stop to listen. The Chinese believed that phoenix was a very gentle bird. It crushed nothing as it landed on the ground. It ate only dewdrops. According to them, the phoenix had a large bill, the neck of the snake, and back of a tortoise, and the tail of a fish. The unicorn. In Europe, the unicorn was believed to be a beautiful and spotless white horse with a single horn protruding from its forehead. It was said that the horn had medicinal power. If the horn of the unicorn was ground into dust, it could be used as medicine for many diseases. People also believed that a cup made from a unicorn's horn was so powerful that it would change color if a poisonous drink was served in it. In Japan, a creature similar to the unicorn was called the kirin. The kirin was said to have wings and could fly. If a good person saw a kirin, it was considered a very good omen. And when it saw an evil person, it would gore him or her with its horn.